One of the biggest issues for people manifesting a specific person is that they continually put the specific person above them. They put them on a pedestal. They're seeking their attention for validation, and they are actually neglecting themselves. And as we know, our inner state, our internal state dictates our external reality experience. And so when you're doing that, what you're really doing is that you are not in a state of fulfillment. You are neglecting yourselves. You don't feel loved. You don't feel chosen until you have your specific person giving that to you. That is an external thing that you're seeking out there to be able to fulfill yourself, which means that your internal state is not one that's fulfilled. Even if you were to get this relationship with your specific person, it's not going to fulfill you in the way that you think it is, simply because your internal state is still one where it's unfulfilled. You're still seeking the validation or the attention of another person in order to fulfill yourself with that. And so when you understand this, specific people manifesting or manifestations become a lot easier because the solution is to fulfill yourself first, is to love yourself first, prioritize yourself, choose yourself. This is why I always say when you're manifesting a specific person, don't be focused on the specific person. Focus on yourself. It's you that is shifting. It's you that's changing. It's you that's going to be in that reality where, yes, your specific person and you are together in a happy, healthy relationship. But who are you in that relationship? Who are you being? What is your identity? What is your state of being in that happy, healthy relationship? It's one who's loved. It's one who's chosen. It's one who feels fulfilled and satisfied and happy. But that is, you give that to yourself. That's not coming from the other person. It might seem like it's coming from the other person based on what they say or do in the 3D physical world. I get that. But how you are feeling about that is where the secret lies in manifesting this in this state. How do you feel that state? You give that to yourself. You basically, what you want to do, you're not really doing much, but you're really being the version of you that's already with them. But you have to, okay, think about it this way. Your specific person is going to treat you a particular way. They're going to show up in the 3D with particular behaviors, right? You are going to feel a certain way. You're going to perceive those behaviors and you're going to assign a particular meaning to it. That is coming from you. You're going to respond in a way, you're going to feel a certain way about their behavior. That's still coming from you. That is the point I'm trying to hone in on. Because you don't necessarily need them in the external world to show up in a particular way, that behavior, for you to feel that way. You can give that to yourself right now. That is the secret to manifesting your specific person. It's the focus is on you. Who are you? Who are you being? Shifting yourself. Okay? And that's why all these people that are asking, well, how do I manifest? How do I get into the state of me being with them? Do I just pretend that they're like that now in the 3D? No, you don't need to pretend anything. You just become the version of you that, not even become the version of you, you just decide that is who you are right now. You're ready in that happy, healthy, loving relationship. And this is how you can feel about it. This is how you can respond. Regardless of what is happening in the 3D, it doesn't actually matter what you do in the 3D. It's the motivation behind it, the intention behind it, who you are being, the approach that you have as you're doing that action, as you're taking that action, how you're responding to them in the 3D, what state of being, what identity is that? And that you can give to yourself, the fulfillment, the love, the choosing yourself, focusing on yourself, prioritizing yourself, putting yourself on that pedestal alongside with them, right? Putting yourself on that pedestal, right? Because you are the most important person. And they're going to reflect that back to you. Internal first, external second. Okay? Just remember that. So for all of you who are still wondering, like, how do I manifest my specific person? Well, this is how you actually do it.